I have a project here. This is the main page. This is a list of my stories. Stories is a all thing that you need to record one video. Let's open the last one. This is my last. It's just in progress. Here I have several pages. The type of the generation, I use the last one. Title, tags, this is for organization. Init message, it is the field where you can describe the information about your video, maybe the story or the all thing that you need. This is the story text. Here details text is the text that should be pronunciated in audio thing text field. The prompt vars, it is a variable that can be useful inside this exactly this story. For example, I have the describe for the narrator inside my story is main inside the story. Several other things that will be existed more in several frames. Prompt variables is the variables that we can use in other prompts. Here we can have describe for maybe character or some things that we will mention in different frames, and the same description will be used in different frames. It will allow to get the results that will looks better and looks the same, because for IE generation get the same result is important. Okay, prompt template header. This is the part of the text that will be added to the prompt when I will ask the chat DeepSeek AI API to generate prompt for creating images. So this is the header. I will describe here the style, whether maybe something. I copy here the variables one more time, and the rules for the prompt generation. I ask to create the image without blood and without some other thing that I do not want to see in my result video, and I ask to avoid close-up of faces, because the faces is not solved for now. I get faces every time, little bit different faces, but it's possible to solve later. I will describe it later how to solve the problem with faces. Okay, this is a prompt templates. The field will be generated. I did not type it. And the prompt mutator. It can be used if you want to get the result in several steps. For example, on the first message I ask to generate the prompt. On the second message, inside the same chat, I mean in API, I can ask to improve this prompt. It will allow to get better result if you use the cheap API, because DeepSeek API or any other IE, they have a different price depending on context size. Or DeepSeek chat will have a small size context and will not remember all things in big story. You can use several steps to get the result. Or maybe if you will use DeepSeek reasoner, it will have a bigger context. Here I experimented with the reasoner, that's why I do not use the steps. In previous story I have 3 or 5 steps to get a better result. For example, I have a variable, and if I want to mention this variable, I can use it with a add symbol and select one of the things. It will mention here like a variable name, but inside the prompt it will be transformed to the variable value. The project does not fully have UI for all steps. For example, I do not have UI for operation with files. So I just open the folder inside my computer because the project runs locally, and I have a folders for every story. If you open the story 60, you can see the folders. The structure is the same for all stories. Here I have the folder for import objects. I will put here the files that I want to import. For example, I will put the audio for import folder, and then I can go to the next step. Previously, on first step, I described the story on the project tab. Then I generate the audio. I use the Suna for generate the audio from text, but I can use another things. Just get the audio with the text. Then I copy audio inside the folder for import. Click to the button create frames from audio. On this step I will run the pipeline. On the first step here I will get the description from this file. I will take an array for every word inside the file with the timings. Okay, when this will be finished, we can go to the storyboard. On storyboard we will see the prompts that was created. Here we have several types. The frame type, a frame description short, frame description long. This is part for the movie. The movement description short and movement description long. So this part will be created from the audio based on the text, and based on this part we will apply the prompts header, prompt template, and prompt mutator to get this part, and do this in loop for every prompt, for every frame. Now we have ability to move it up, down. If you want to adjust the order, we can delete, we can mark like hide or brilliant if the result is good, hide for just for this story, but do not hide from database, and tags will be important. For now I just have a scene and a frame. Scene 0, frame 2, go deeper. Scene 0, frame 5, deeper. Scene 1, frame 1, and go deeper. We will get the several scenes. Audio file will be automatically split for several scenes, and each scene will be automatically split for frames, because we have a limitation. The Runway can generate 5 seconds or 10 seconds video. On 5 seconds result is little bit better. On the 10 second you will spend more time for generation, and probably it will be too long. 5 seconds is okay. So after first generation we will do not have the images. I can click here to generate the image. I will use the Leonardo API to generate image, small preview or big preview. Additionally, just to decrease my expense, I have this 3 tab. It is auto clicker software. When I have frames, I can open the tab with the Leonardo and get the script for AutoClicker that will generate the frames inside the Leonardo UI, because it is several more times cheaper than use the API. And same clicker I have to generate the runway videos. Runway take a different price for operation from UI and operation from API. Actually, they just released 2 days ago good cheap API for image generation, so I will use the API instead of UI for image generation. But video generation still more expensive in API. That's why I use AutoClicker to get the same results without manual work, but from UI. Last tab is a timeline plan. When we have all images and I generate the animation for every image that we have, we can open timeline plan and see the results. Fragments by 5 seconds without sound for now. Also, we can adjust it if the result is not very good. We can cut the length here, just start from 1 second and end on 4 seconds, and adjust the speed. If we will do this, blinking is faster. Also here I can speed up if it needed. After the checks the results can be is not good for every time, every prompt, but in common runway give nice results. After this I can additionally adjust the order if it needed. Just replace the order or adjust the time here. Then I can request the build the resulting video. It's allowed to have several options and a build video button. After the build video button finished, I will get the result in the video builds here. If I'm not happy by the automated result, I have a template folder with the all fragment that already cut it and ordered by my order. So if I need to adjust something, I use often Kdenlive project. So just in one click drag. Actually, this also can be automated. Kdenlive have open format, so if we need this operation a lot of time, it's possible to automate it. Okay, and now they ordered it already in a proper timings. So just put it here and get result to do something if you need to do something except just keep in the same order. So additionally we can have audio road here too. This is the way. After records is done, I have a SEO tab. On the SEO tab I can request the title and description and get the answer from DeepSeek API with the SEO optimized values for publish the video on YouTube. Also I have a GPT tab. It's just several prompts that I use often inside the ChatGPT. already contains something from my story. Okay, the page. Yeah, my SEO and title and description, and several more maybe improvements that I plan to do later. I want later use automatically check the payload from the image or from the prompt, classify them, and add more tags. For example, I can add tag face or can add tag with the character name, and when I will have the automatically classified tags, or maybe I mark them manually, then I will be able to use API from Runway, because just 2 days ago I get the mail that they I'll create the API for the last model. It takes something like 2 rupees, 2 USD cent per image. I think it's a cheaper result, because Leonardo API is more expensive. I pay something like 6 rubles. It's something like 6 or 7 rupees per 2 images. So if I will be able to use Runway with this price, I will able to send to the API the original image of the character. It will stabilize the faces, because here face is different than here. They are a little bit different, and here it's more close, but still a little bit different. But with the Runway API, I will be able to get even better than this. I will get more close results in the faces and some things. Okay, let's try to do the new video in short. At first I go to ChatGPT and ask to create this new text. I take as an example the story. It's a ballad about the war between Russia and Napoleon 200 years ago. I get the result, adjust it in a long chart, then replace the theme from the real war to the fantasy war, and get something like this. Then I copy this to Suno, take the style to Suno, open it, do several tries. Actually it was almost 10 tries, but it's like an hour, maybe later, maybe less than hour. Style things and download the 5 minutes sound. Create a new story. Select the type, demo, fantasy, long. Long, I mean not long the time, long is a format like YouTube Shorts, YouTube long video. I mean orientation. So I will type init message, prompts. We'll go to the save. Open it, new tab, get the prompt store creation. So we'll copy the text from Suno to my init message, save it, copy it to TTS because it's TTS. Now I can reload here and get GPT. Copy the prompt. Ask GPT. Not all things are translated because it was like I was hired when do this project. I did not have a lot of time for this. We'll try to copy to from template header. Also, I can take existed from templates header from previous stories because it's already nice. Select the story. 27. Okay, I create the description, init message, TTS, and prompt template header, and so on. I did not add the variables because it's a simple video, simple story without specific characters. Now we will open the folder. Already 63 folder. It's created automatically. I need put here the sound from Suno. Let's see it just download. Let's take a few seconds. I can download and put it. Okay, I download the file here. It's for import. Now if we are ready here, click save, click build story plan. It's a little bit obsolete function, but need it will analyze this. As soon as it's done, we will go to the frames and try to create the describe for the audio. Okay, now we're ready to try to create the files. I have a checklist for just the checks. It's not do some checks, but try to remind me about all important things that I should recheck before run the generation. It's remind me about the prompt template header, mutator, the variables, the character description, the face, and the clothes for the characters. But I create the video for a simple sound, for a simple movie, so I think we can skip this. Start the generation. It will take a time. It can take 10 or maybe 15 minutes, or maybe faster, depending from the amount of prompt mutators. I have one. Depending from the length of the video, I have 5 minutes, so it will create maybe something like done. It's due in several threads. Okay, it's done. So we can go to the storyboard and check the generated fields. Let's create me a lot of prompts. 52 prompts. The text. So next step is go to Leonardo tab. Also I can use the API, but I will use the auto clicker. Okay, I already check the images, adjust the narrow tool, select the quality, the size. Okay, for images, take photo view, run the save. start work. I will need to wait until it will finish. It will automatically work on computer. Click, do, wait, and so on until it will not finish it. Just wait for generation. Here is the number, is a way to understand, and it will be used to extract the images from the API. I need to link my frame number in my database and the prompt that I use here. Okay, so I will stop it just to show that it works. Pause. I have two images. And now, if I want, I can load it. I can select one of the image, select several other, download original images, import folder, extract, go back to my story, 63, go to the frame tab, import frame from folder, do this. They will disappear from this folder and will appear in image folder. Start working. Finish. Go to storyboard again, reload the page. Okay, it's here. I can go to runway video tab, or maybe, yeah, in storyboard I can check it. I can see it's in different modes. Go to, if it's okay, I will go to run video, runway video. I get a script. It's a robot.js script. It provides the path to the file, provide the path where I should download a resulting video, provide the prompt that should be typed inside the UI, frame ID, and so on. Well done. When it will finish it, you will see the timeline plan will be have all my frames here that were generated. I will run the generation and may provide the resulting video maybe tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow, because it's take a time to generate. The images can create it maybe in 15, maybe in 1 hour, depending on the settings. I think 50 images will take something like 30 minutes, but 50 videos will take more than an hour. I think it will take several hours for generation, but it is not manual work. Just open the computer, run the script, and work will be done sooner or later.